Camtel Actu, Camtel hier, Camtel aujourd'hui, Camtel demain. Camtel Actu, c'est votre plage. Info sur les offres, les services, l'événementiel et les projets de Cameroon Telecommunications. Camtel Actu, c'est votre rendez-vous du samedi. Camtel Actu est une conception du directeur général Judith Sunday, épouse Achille.
Closing the connectivity gap has been the priority of most governments, organizations, and telecommunications companies around the world. Given that the vital importance of telecommunications for economic, social, and cultural development is clearly established, it is therefore imperative to close the connectivity gap. What does it require to close this gap? It is simply reducing or eliminating the disparity in access to reliable and affordable internet and related technologies. It involves ensuring that all individuals and communities, regardless of location or socioeconomic status, have the opportunity to benefit from digital technologies and the internet. Without access to internet and related digital technology, people are at a disadvantage socially and economically. They cannot participate as easily in society or invest as easily in their education and skills. Without dedicated efforts, the lack of funding and underlying infrastructure in developing countries will cause individuals who are already behind to fall further behind in the digital age. To therefore be at the forefront, Cameroon has been investing heavily in the telecommunications sector in order to rapidly close this divide. Investments in infrastructure and human resources have seen the country stand out as a leader in the sub-region. Through its incumbent telecommunications operator, Camtel, Cameroon is bridging the connectivity gap through a number of infrastructural gains, among them over 13,000 kilometers of fiber optic network across the country, at least 4 submarine cables, a state-of-the-art Tier 3 data center, a modern network operations center, as well as a growing and expanding mobile network. These infrastructural investments were among key issues highlighted by Camtel's General Manager, Judith Sunday Puzachidi, on Thursday, June 19, during one of the panel discussions at the just-ended Commonwealth Business Summit in Windhoek, Namibia. This will be the focus of today's edition of the program. This is Camtel Actu. I am Benedict Ndingwa, your regular host. Stay with us.
You are listening to Camtel Actu.
Blumo, c'est une famille de forfaits data à partir de 100 francs CFA jusqu'à 5 gigaoctets. Plus de data, économique, simple, rapide. Quand c'est mot, c'est mot.
C'est mot, 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 c'est mot.
Un point, c'est Blue, c'est Blue.
From the 18th to the 20th of June 2025, Camtel participated at the Commonwealth Business Summit, which took place in Windhoek in Namibia. This landmark event brought together business leaders, policymakers, and trade experts from across the Commonwealth to explore investment opportunities, digital transformation, and the strengthening of supply chains. The summit aims to bridge the gap between policy and business, fostering collaboration and driving sustainable economic growth across the Commonwealth. Among the leading voices at the summit was Camtel's Judith Sunday Puzachidi, who beamed the light on Camtel's contribution to achieving the goals of the summit. Jude Viban monitored the events for us and now reports.
The Commonwealth Business Summit has come to a close in Windhoek, Namibia, with a strong call for inclusive trade, resilient economies, and sustainable investment. Held alongside the Commonwealth Trade Ministers meeting, the summit brought together delegates from 56 member states, including development banks, the African Continental Free Trade Secretariat, and private sector leaders. Representing Cameroon's digital ambitions was Camtel's General Manager, Judith Sunday Puzachidi, who joined CEOs, managing directors, and business leaders to spotlight one of the summit's key themes: digital transformation and innovation. In her intervention, Madame Sunday showcased Cameroon's efforts in building smart digital infrastructure to enhance business connectivity across borders. Her message echoed the spirit of the summit to turn ideas into opportunity and technology into prosperity. with the summit's emphasis on showcasing practical digital solutions and unlocking intra-Commonwealth trade potentials. Camtel's presence ensured that Cameroon's digital economy was at the heart of regional conversations. As delegates now return home with fresh insights, bold ideas, and real deals, Camtel remains committed to driving innovation that delivers for all, just as the summit envisioned.
Le Cameroun numérique à l'assaut du réseau Commonwealth. À Windhoek, en Namibie, l'opérateur Camtel a pris part à la Commonwealth Business Summit 2025, un sommet d'affaires qui réunit les grands acteurs de la connectivité et de l'investissement. Une occasion pour l'entreprise camerounaise de mettre en lumière ses avancées technologiques, ses projets stratégiques et son ambition de faire du Cameroun un hub numérique de référence en Afrique au sud du Sahara. Vous dites, Alfred Choya.
Du 18 au 20 juin 2025, l'opérateur historique des télécommunications du Cameroun, Camtel, a marqué sa présence lors de l'édition 2025 de la Commonwealth Business Summit, un rendez-vous stratégique réunissant des décideurs économiques, des chefs d'entreprise et des représentants gouvernementaux de l'ensemble du Commonwealth. En tant que partenaire stratégique du CWEIC depuis 2024, Camtel a participé à ce sommet aux côtés des délégations venues de plus de 30 pays avec pour objectif de renforcer les synergies économiques, explorer des opportunités d'investissement et valoriser le savoir-faire camerounais en matière d'infrastructures numériques. Présente à Windhoek avec une délégation conduite par des cadres supérieurs de l'opérateur historique des télécommunications au Cameroun, Camtel a mis en avant les progrès réalisés dans la modernisation de son réseau national de télécommunications, notamment grâce à l'expansion de la fibre optique, la gestion de plusieurs points d'atterrissement de câbles sous-marins et le développement de services innovants dans la téléphonie mobile, les solutions B2B. La Commonwealth Business Summit, plateforme d'échange unique, a permis à Camtel de rencontrer des investisseurs potentiels, des fournisseurs de solutions technologiques, ainsi que des institutions financières multilatérales intéressées par les projets structurants portés par l'entreprise publique camerounaise. Des discussions ont notamment porté sur le développement des data centers et des infrastructures cloud en Afrique. En intégrant activement les réseaux du CWEIC, Camtel inscrit désormais son action dans une vision globale. L'entreprise vise à multiplier les partenariats dans les domaines du numérique, de la cybersécurité, de la formation technique et de la digitalisation des administrations. Ce sommet constitue un tremplin vers une présence accrue de Camtel sur les plateformes d'influence et de négociation internationales, avec un accent particulier sur le développement durable, l'innovation et la connectivité inclusive.
How can countries work to close the connectivity gap? That was one of the major questions on the table at the just-ended Commonwealth Business Summit in Windhoek, Namibia. Taking to the rostrum, Camtel's General Manager Judidia Sunday Puzachidi shed light on the role of the company in bridging the digital divide in Cameroon. Adele Free keenly followed her presentation and now reports.
It was with pride that Camtel's General Manager Judidia Sunday Epos Achidi mounted the rostrum to present the company's infrastructural investments, which have ensured Cameroon moves a step ahead to close the digital divide. She pointed out that Camtel has aligned its effort to Cameroon's National Development Strategy, SND 30, thus enabling the country to deploy over 20,000 kilometers of fiber optic. Camtel's infrastructure spans all 10 regions, powered by 5 major international submarine cable systems that connect Cameroon to Nigeria, West Africa, South America, and Equatorial Guinea, making the country a true digital gateway in the Central African sub-region. The telecom giant is not only about infrastructure. Through its youth-focused brand Blue, Camtel is offering affordable broadband services targeting the market segment that makes up nearly 65% of the population, the youth. The company is also advancing digital inclusion in the education sector, working alongside government programs to enhance e-learning, digital literacy, and the interconnection of universities. To support Cameroon's growing data needs, Camtel has built the largest certified data center in the sub-region, offering a suite of cloud services, security solutions, and hosting platforms vital for businesses, startups, and public institutions. In rural zones, Camtel is expanding 4G LTE coverage and exploring satellite technology through LEO partnerships, ensuring that even underserved communities can access digital services. Its involvement in national security and public services is also commendable, from powering the biometric passport system and the public safety video surveillance to facilitating e-visa platforms and boosting digital agriculture. Through innovation programs like the Blue Tech Challenge, Camtel is mentoring young tech entrepreneurs and supporting initiatives aimed at boosting local innovation and productivity.
Vous écoutez Camtel Actu.
Good things never end. At Blue, unlimited internet plus airtime for all networks calls and hundreds of free SMS. It's only 3,000 francs per month. All electronic payments are accepted. Switch to unlimited today with Blue.
Investing in infrastructural development and human resources are key to making telecommunications access a catalyst for trade and sustainable development. Cameroon continues to make these investments in order to stay on the front row. Some of these investments were highlighted by Camtel's general manager during one of the panel discussions on Thursday, June 19. Let's now listen to an excerpt of her presentation captured for us by Francis Ajumane.
Aware of the important place digitalization occupies in our society, the government of Cameroon, under the impetus of the head of state, His Excellency President Paul Biya, established a national strategy for the development of the digital economy with the aim of making Cameroon, Africa in miniature, a digital country by 2030. Camtel's effort invested massively in the development of telecommunication infrastructure, making Cameroon a digital hub in the Central African sub-region. As a result, Camtel boasts extensive infrastructure assets, including a nationwide optical fiber backbone, metro rings, and 5 international submarine cable systems, which landing points connect Cameroon to the rest of the world, namely the SAT-3, WAC-SAVE, the Nigeria to Cameroon submarine cable system, NCNCS, in collaboration with our neighbor Nigeria, the WACS, West African Cable System, the South Atlantic Interlink, SAIL, linking Africa to the South America, the SIBA cable, connecting Cameroon to Equatorial Guinea. Camtel's completely interwoven and highly redundant domestic network spans all the 10 regions of our country, with close to 20,000 kilometers of optical fiber deployed. There are plans to deploy an additional 3,500 to further interconnect the country and deliver digital services to the most remote communities in 2025 and beyond. At the sub-regional level, Cameroon stands as an economic driver in the Central African sub-region, and its geographical location in the Gulf of Guinea makes the country an optimal gateway to the rest of Africa from the perspective of connectivity. In this light, through the Central African Backbone Project, aiming to interconnect all Central African states by the deployment of terrestrial optical fiber, connectivity has already been achieved with Chad, the Republic of Congo, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, and Nigeria, those contributing in fostering collective economic development.
Vous écoutez Camtel Actu.
Chez Blue, les bonnes choses ne finissent jamais. Bascule dans l'illimité dès aujourd'hui avec Blue.
Dear listeners, that is how we saw it today on Camtel Actu. While hoping you enjoyed the program, please make it a date with us same time next week on your favorite radio station for yet another edition. I am Benedict Ndingwa, signing off.
Camtel Actu General Supervision, Judith Yasande, épouse Achidi. For presentation, Benedict Dingwa. See you next time on your favorite radio station. Stay tuned.